Welcome! In this session, we will learn about inheritance in object-oriented programming, and we will learn it with the help of an example. Suppose we have a class named car, and it has few properties like color, number of doors, and a few functions like start and stop. And we have another class named Ford. As Ford is a car, so it will also have all of these properties and functions. So the relation between Ford and car is a relation that Ford is a car. So Ford will have all those properties and functions that are inside car. One way of achieving this is that we rewrite all the properties and functions that are in car class in our Ford class as well. And the second way of doing it is inheritance. So here inheritance comes in play. That by using inheritance we can simply use all the properties that are in car and all the functions that are in car simply in Ford by just using inheritance. Similarly, we have another class named Honda. It will also have all the properties and functions that are in car because they have is a relation that Honda is a car. So we can simply achieve this by using inheritance. So by this class car, when we use inheritance and inherit these two classes Ford and Honda, all the properties and functions in our car class will automatically be added in our Ford class and Honda class. So that is benefit of inheritance, that we need not to rewrite all of these things there in these classes. So they are simply present in these both classes. So when we inherit other classes from a parent class, that is the car class, we have inherited three classes: Ford, Honda and Toyota. We can also inherit other classes from this class car. So the top class from where we inherit other classes is called parent class, and all the inherited classes are called child classes. They have another name as well. Parent class can also be called as base class, and child classes can also be called as derived classes. So all the properties and functions that are in car class will be separately added to all inherited classes. That is, the Ford class will be having car class functionality, and in addition to that it will have other functionality that is specific to Ford. Similarly, Honda class will have car class functionality, and in addition to that other functionality specific to Honda. Similarly, that is case with Toyota, that it will have car functionality, all the things of car class, and in addition to that it will have other functionality specific to Toyota. So that is benefit of inheritance, that we get all the properties and functions from parent class and child classes, and then we can have other functionality related to those child classes as well. Because Ford, Honda and Toyota are different companies, so they will be having some specific properties to their brand as well. So that will be added to these classes. So this is a benefit of object-oriented programming, that data reusability. Suppose we have a base class that has 20 properties and 100 functions. Now if we want to add all these properties and functions to some other class, we need not to rewrite them. We can simply inherit that class from this base class, and it will become a derived class, and it will have all those properties and functions inside that class, and in addition to that it can have other properties and functions that are specific to that derived class. So this is a great benefit of inheritance, that is data reusability. We can reuse data from our base class into our derived class without writing and repeating that code again and again. So that's all from this session.